Welcome back. You know, there's a difference between wanting to be with your significant other and feeling like you need to be with that person. Dr. Bill Baker is a licensed marriage and family therapist, and he joins us now to talk about surviving in a pursuer-distancer relationship. First of all, explain what that is.
The terms, Ebony, distancer, pursuer, describe two different styles of communication and problem solving. And there's nothing inherently wrong or bad or good or right with either one, but when we have opposite styles getting together, then problems can occur. And the basic sequence is interesting. For example, the pursuer wife, when she gets under stress, wants to think out loud and to talk out the problem with someone, preferably her husband. Now, if he is a pursuer, he welcomes that approach. But if he's a distancer, his style is to get off by himself and to think through the problem privately by himself. So he interprets her approach to talk as an attack or an invasion, and then when he puts up a wall of resistance or he moves away, then she interprets that as rejection and abandonment, so they're upset. And after a few months or years of knocking on that door trying to talk to that husband, she gives up and moves away. And so she becomes almost like the distancer. He gets concerned, comes after her as the pursuer now, and this dance, shall we say, goes back and forth for a long time until they both give up and get into what we call fixed distance, in which they both put up to their own walls. They stand behind the wall, and neither one is willing really to talk with the other one, and at that point, that relationship is in big trouble.
So what do you do to survive a relationship like this? Because it sounds like a vicious cycle.
It is. Survival is a good word there, Ebony. There are several accommodation tools that we can try to use. We probably will never change the basic style, but we can accommodate each other by doing several things. For example, not jumping to conclusions about, well, you're just trying to attack me and invade me, or, well, you're just trying to reject me or abandon me. No, we try to give each other the benefit of that. We're just being a pursuer or a distancer. Or we can coordinate our communication with some basic structure about when to talk, how long to talk, breaking long discussions down into short ones, and practicing timeouts and taking breaks. Those are a couple of things. Clarifying intentions. I'm not trying to attack you, not trying to invade, things like that. And we can stretch our comfort zone, meaning step out of our comfort zone a little bit, learn to slow things down, and be more patient with each other, and talk to each other about these styles so we can understand and work together.
So let's say someone needs you to mediate for them as a couple. How can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can just call me at Grayson & Associates here in Birmingham area.
All right, Grayson & Associates. Thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here, Ebony. Thank you.
All right.